Hey everybody, my name is Dwayne Blais. This next video, we're gonna take a look at some pivoting progressions. Being able to pivot in a hockey game is huge at any age, any level. And as players get better, there's gonna be more efficient ways of doing it. But with young kids or beginner players, the easiest way to pivot or turn from forward to backwards or backwards to forward is gonna be almost extending your stop. So what I mean by that is this. So you're coming in, if I wanna turn around, I'm gonna turn my head, my shoulders, and I'm gonna spin my feet all the way around. Right? Sounds really easy, and it actually is. So even players that can't stop well, you can get them to do this pivot. Biggest thing when you're doing this is starting at a hockey pivot position. So head up, back straight, knees bent, and you want that weight to be on the ball of your foot. And even having players standing on the line just doing this. Whether you're working on stopping or pivoting, just get them to move their feet so they're not caught in the ice on their edges, but they're just being able to move side to side like that. Now, as they're coming in, you're gonna have players coming in to turn backwards. They're gonna go like this. They're gonna widen out, turn, and then go backwards. All right, grab that player, say, hey, follow me, come behind me. Now get your feet together, and we're gonna turn our feet really, really fast. So first thing we're gonna do is turn our head, turn our shoulders, and then we're gonna spin our feet around. And you'll notice 1 out of every 5 kids will be able to do it. They're gonna come in, they couldn't do it a second ago, now all of a sudden you told them that, their head, shoulders, and then they're gonna spin those feet around. And just getting them to spin their hips and their feet, right, is gonna turn them quick enough that they're gonna be able to go backwards off of it. Backwards to forward tends to be really easy. So if a player's coming in like this, all they have to do is step out, and then now they're going forward. So if you're working with a player going backwards to forward and they're skating backwards here, just have them turn their feet open. So turn that foot open, and basically all they're doing is a V. So as they're coming backwards here, they're just opening up that foot and then coming in backwards to forward. A couple easy ways to do this kind of stuff is just having players turn at the lines, right? If you're using half ice, maybe set up pylons across the ice that they've got to turn. But if I'm going from blue line to red line, I'd come in here, head, shoulders, feet, turning, and then backwards through here, head, shoulders, feet, turning, coming in here, head, shoulders, feet, turning, and then going back. But just having players get a little bit of repetition on it is gonna be huge. But again, hockey player position is where they wanna be, feet, right? Making sure the weight is on the ball of our feet, and that we're able to turn nice and quick. So again, head, shoulders, feet, nice and quick as we're coming around. Now the progression to that, as players get more advanced, then we'd add a Mohawk turn. So in this pivot, instead of just pivoting and scratching the ice and losing speed, because the one thing with a 2-foot pivot is when you turn, now you're losing speed by scratching the ice. A Mohawk turn, which we've got tons of videos on this as well, but a Mohawk turn is coming in. Now I'm able to glide on one foot, put my feet in a V, glide on the opposite foot, and now I'm coming backwards and there's no scratching of the ice. So again, I'd always glide on my outside foot. If I'm turning this way, I'm gonna glide on this foot here. I'm gonna glide on it. My other foot's gonna come down and switch, and then I'm coming backwards that way. A backwards Mohawk is basically just like we talked about. So I come backwards here. All I'm gonna do is step out with one foot, and now I'm going forward the other way. So really simple. If you want to take it to the next level and challenge your players a little bit, then you can have them do a 1-foot turn. So where they come in like this on their 1 foot, and then spin that foot around, and then come in backwards, right? Or coming backwards here, and then spinning around, and then going forward. So little things that obviously challenge them, and more for balance and agility, but it's fun little challenges for players. They enjoy it. They can kind of compete with their buddies, but making them control their body, control their feet, and control their movements on the ice. Again, that 1-foot turn, coming in, turning our head, shoulders, feet, and now I'm coming backwards. And if I was going backwards to forward, same idea, backwards, turn my head, shoulders, feet, and then now I'm coming forward. But those are fun little challenges that obviously players love. They like competing with their buddies, but it gives them a chance to do some things to help control their body, their feet, and really be in control in some difficult movements. Having the ability to be able to pivot properly and efficiently is gonna be huge for any player. And as you get more elite and as you're playing at a higher level, you wanna keep your eye on the puck, you wanna keep your eye on the play. So the better we are at pivoting, the better player you're gonna become overall.